Hi everyone, it's Cherie from Cherie'sCraftGirls.com. Thank you for joining me today. Today my project is this lovely little box. I'm just going to get another one that Sam Hammond from Poodles made. And this is a sweet little one, but I needed a bigger one for my bath bombs. So I just made it a little bit bigger, but Sam's is beautiful. It's really cute. It's a 6x6 inch one, and it's really super sweet. Isn't that lovely? You could get some lip balms or whatever in there. That's really nice. But I'm going to show you how to make the bigger version, although both measurements are on my blog. So to make this, you're going to need, there's quite a few elements to this, but we'll start slowly and it will soon come together. Right, for the base, you're going to need a piece of cardstock that is 7.5 by 7.5, and this is rich raspberry, which I think is absolutely lovely. I love the plum colours. And for the lid, you're going to need a piece of cardstock. Oops, let's just stand them back up. This is a little foxy 6x6 inch designer series paper that I've cut down to 5.5 by 5.5 for the lid. You're also going to use a piece of cardstock. I've used Smoky Slate to go with the DSP stack, but you could use the same that you've used on the outside, and that measures 6 by 2.5. You're then going to use for your layer, again you can use whichever cardstock you want, and there are 4 of those. Let's just pop those down, and they measure 2 1/8 by 2 1/8, and what I've done is I've just rounded the corners on one side, so it's straight on the bottom and curved on the top. You're also going to need 4 pieces of DSP, and again I've just rounded the corners at the top, making sure that the pattern flows all the same way. You need 4 of those, and they measure 2 inches by 2 inches. You're going to need a little 4 pieces for the lid, and they measure 2 1/4 by 2 1/4 by 1 1/4, and then the piece for the lid that measures, those DSPs are 2 inches by 2 inches. This one is 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. And what we're going to do is we'll start with the base of our box, and then take our scoring tool, and we will score at 2.5 inches. Oh gosh, wobbly wobbly on all 4 sides. There's not really a lot of scoring and cutting in here. Most of the work is the prep work. So that's the base of the box. For the lid, we are going to score at 1.5 inches on all 4 sides. And then the insert, we are going to score at 1 1/4, 1 3/4, 4 1/4, and 4 3/4. And that is your scoring done. So take a 2-inch circle punch. No, we'll leave that just for a second. I'll show you why. When we've done the base, so we'll bring in and we'll fold and burnish all our score lines. Really burnish them. Same with the lid, we might as well do them all. We'll have the bone fold in our hand. That's lid and fold and burnish your insert. Like so. Pop that there because we're going to use that in a second. Right, we'll start with the lid and we'll make that as a normal box. So whichever two, wherever you start, whichever one score line you cut up to start with, you're going to then cut the adjacent and the opposite, so just a tiny smidgen of a notch into the square, and the same on the adjacent one, and notch just a fraction, and then turn it round and do exactly the same on the opposite side. So up your score line, a notch, and notch, and I'm just going to use some fast fuse for speed. I would normally use Tombow. I'll just use, if I can get it to work. Maybe I won't use, don't know why that's not, there we go. It's early in the morning, it didn't want to work. So your four corners you put your adhesive on. You can use sticky strip, fast fuse or some Tombow, and just make the box as you would regularly, bringing your corners in, making sure they're really neatly aligned. And that one. And there, oops. There's our beautiful lid. Actually, I cut a piece of DSP for that one, didn't I? But you don't need it on these. So you don't need, you don't need the, let me see, 2 1/4 by 2 1/4, and you don't need the 2 1/4 by 1 1/4 because it's patterned. I did it for the plain one. So we don't need those, and we don't need that because that would be a bit pointless really, wouldn't it? So I shall save those for another box. So there's the lid anyway. Now with the base we are going to take our big scissors because we are going to cut away all 4 corners. Just make sure you do them nice and neat and evenly, and just take all 4 corners completely away. I'm in a shadow here, so it's a bit difficult to see the score lines that I'm cutting up. But take your 4 corners completely away. So you are left with a cross, and that is your flop. Taking one of the squares, cut yourself out a template now. So just pop it in, cut out a circle. I don't know why that, I think that needs sharpening. Then with a little piece of snail in the middle, just soften it down because you don't want it too sticky. So just, and then pop that where you'd like your centre hole to go in your box, in your insert I should say. Now I don't know why this is catching, but then anyway, cut your circle out, and there you have. Save those pieces because you can always use them for something, not that one, that's rubbish, but you can use your circles again, and you can always cut some flower, punch some flowers and things that way, so don't throw them away. Okay, now we need to make some space, round our corners. You don't have to, you can leave them square if that's what you would prefer. I just think it looks a little bit neater all rounded and soft. Okay. That's those. Now to do all our sticking and our inserts. So take your 4 card layers and your 4 DSP. Put adhesive on the back of your DSP. You can do them one at a time. I tend to do all 4 just because I've got it in my hand. So you can use sticky strip, snail, Tombow, but I'm using Fast Fuse that has been a bit naughty this morning, does not want to play. There we go. Then just pop your DSP with just a small border around the edges of the grey. Like so. Making sure the pattern's in the correct format. So. And then you're just going to pop those. Do exactly the same. Pop your adhesive on the back. Oh. I don't normally use Fast Fuse because I normally struggle with it terribly, but I don't know if I had a bad batch because this one's working absolutely fine. Then again, leave yourself a nice little border all the way around and pop your inserts inside, and then pop your Fast Fuse on there, and you are going to fold it down and put the crease, your bottom, you have 2 score lines, one nearest the circle but the one at the bottom you're going to just barely put underneath that score line, fold it round and do exactly the same on the other score line. I hope my head isn't in the way, and then it should just meet in the middle for, I still like bath bomb, for my bath bomb. And there he sits, nice and proud, inside my box. And then I just take my lid and pop the lid on the top. And there you have your beautiful, beautiful flop box, as Sam called it. I think a lot of people call it an explosion box, but as Sam says, it doesn't really explode, it just flops. And there you have a lovely little flop box. I do hope you've enjoyed the tutorial. If you have, please like and subscribe. Leave me a comment, I'd love to hear from you. All the measurements will be on my blog. If you'd like to purchase any of the products used in my projects, there is a link to the shop below, or come and join my team, Sherry's Crafty Girls. There's a link below. All the details are on my blog for shop, for join, or for the measurements. Until next time, take care. Bye.